my fucking face!
Put your hands behind your back. You don't hit a deputy sheriff.
Why would I?
Sit on your butt.
No, get him.
Ow! Hey!
That's not okay. That's not okay.
Arrest me? Okay, there it goes, you guys. Arrest me.
You're being detained.
No. It's arrestable. Let's
Stop.
go. I'm going in the car.
Stop. No,
I'm
you're
going in
not.
the car. You're gonna arrest me. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Oh, he just said I tried to fight him.
These two cases are so hard to wrap your head around, they almost feel unreal, like something taken straight out of a movie script, but they actually happened, so let's get into it. On July 4th, 2022, officers responded to a call about a lady who was seen walking right in the middle of the road, creating a dangerous situation for herself and for drivers passing through. But what she would do next was something no one there expected, and it changed everything about how this situation ended.
Back up.
No, can you please be a little more careful?
No, she just punched me. I don't care.
You don't care. I understand, but can you please be a little more careful? She's on alcohol.
Okay, that's fine. She doesn't hit police officers. Roll to your left. Roll to your left.
Who raped me?
Wait,
You don't give a f. Why would I?
Sit on your butt.
No, get a.
Ow! Hey!
She's done. Grab her.
Stop. She's in a bathing suit. Please stop. Ow!
She just kicked me. She's done.
Ow!
Get in my car. Relax. Ma'am, if you don't back up, you're going to go to jail too. I swear to God.
She is in a bathing
All right.
suit.
You want to pick her up?
Please be careful.
She just kicked me in the back. Just be
Get
careful.
out of my face.
But
Can you
stop,
shut
ma'am.
up?
Bring your knees up
Can
to your
you look
chest.
at-
Bring your knees up to your chest. Roll up to your butt.
Can you understand what's happening?
Just let her walk. Just let her walk.
Can you understand
Stand up.
what's
Ready?
happening?
3, 2, 1. Stand
I
up.
don't want to be this way.
From the start, it was obvious that alcohol was involved. The other lady was actually not helping the situation. She mentioned that she was drunk, almost saying it casually, as if alcohol was some kind of excuse or prescription for the way she was behaving. Instead of encouraging the woman to calm down and listen to the officers, she kept telling the officer to calm down, even as the woman became more violent. Here was what she told officers next.
Can you understand
Stand up.
what's
Ready?
happening?
3, 2, 1. Stand
I
up.
don't want to be this way.
All right, we are going to walk. Do not kick us again.
I don't want to do anything to any of you. I'm a deputy. Can you look at my
Do not
citation?
kick us again.
Can you look at my citation? I'm a fault. Dude, stop, please.
Get out of the road. Go stand over there.
She will stand. Dude, my...
Turn around. Sit down.
No. That's
No.
not okay. That's not okay.
You just sit down.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
Sit down. Don't kick the deputy.
I didn't. I'm a deputy. You fuck. Stop. This is humiliating. You guys are. I can't even move my arm. That's not okay. Release my arms. That's a citation against you. You.
What the fuck, dude? She punched me and then kicked me in the dick.
She claimed that she was a deputy, as if that would automatically erase the fact that she just attacked an officer. If she truly was a deputy, she would have known how dangerous it is to be that intoxicated in public, especially in the middle of a roadway. The claim felt more like an attempt to avoid accountability than a statement of fact. Even after being placed in the patrol car, she did not stop resisting.
Do you not see what they me? Do you not see the video that's gone viral? He me. I'm not that. I'm sorry. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry. I was. You don't care. I never submitted it because I understand that everything gets misconstrued. I understand that things get misconstrued, and yeah, I'm the one that gets ow! Ow! I'm not.
Her behavior suggested that since the deputy claim was not working, she was willing to try anything else to avoid being held responsible. But everything she did only added more charges to her situation. Each act of resistance made things worse, not better. Soon after, it became clear to her that whatever hope she had of changing the situation was gone. That was when she finally began to break down.
Are you a police officer?
I never made it through.
Okay.
But yeah, I went through the training. I know how it works, and it's okay. And
What's
I
your
get
name?
it, and I respect every ounce of it. Marie McMahon, I'm sorry. I'm just upset.
Okay. So this deputy, I'm gonna get your keys.
I know I deserve this. I'm just mad. I'm embarrassed.
It's not about deserve.
I'm embarrassed, and I just want to be better.
It's not about reserve.
That's not fair. I know you
Deserve. You made a mistake, so just calm down now so it doesn't get worse.
I'm
Hey,
trying
Phil,
to. I know.
Can you look through the window?
I act like an
I'm gonna
idiot.
move your bathing suit. Okay?
I know, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just helping you. Okay? I care about
I'm
you.
just trying to be like normal.
I just want to make sure you copy.
I'm sorry, and it's just, hey, I know, but I respect
So
you.
to make
It became obvious that she had been using the deputy claim as a shield, hoping it would protect her from the consequences of her actions. She may have said she did not like what was happening, but every step that led to that moment was a result of her own decisions. No one forced her to walk in the middle of the road, and no one forced her to kick an officer. If she had been calm when officers first arrived, the outcome would have been completely different. Here was what she said next.
Like she probably passed the nursing and she can't know I'm mad because she's trying to pass her nursing exam.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this might sound like ridiculous, but my mom has to pass her nursing test, so if I act even a fool, it's just gonna be like, keep me.
This won't affect your mom.
Okay,
I'm sure.
I don't want her to like even stress. She passed so hard.
So just keep doing what you're doing
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
I'm
Keep
just.
doing what you're doing right now.
Just
Okay,
stay
okay.
calm.
I'm sorry. I know it's like embarrassing.
You're fine. All right.
I'm just like an idiot, but again.
All right. I'll be right back.
She appeared genuinely sorry when she realized the full weight of what she had done. From her expression and her words, it was clear that regret had finally caught up with her. But by then, it was too late to undo the damage. That was also the moment she began thinking about the consequences of her actions on her family. Alcohol often clouds judgment, and this case shows exactly why people need to have limits when consuming it. She was charged with disorderly intoxication, resisting with violence, and battery on a peace officer. The man in our next case was too sure the law didn't apply to him, and it ended badly.
Arrest me? Okay, there it goes, you guys. Arrest me.
You're being detained.
No. It's an arrest book. Let's
Stop.
go. I'm going in the car. I'm going in the car. You're gonna arrest me. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Oh, he just said I tried to fight him.
On June 28, 2023, an officer was patrolling an area following a report of a stolen vehicle and a battery incident that had been linked to the home of a man living in that neighborhood. While the officer was still in the area, the same man connected to the report came out of his garage. Instead of calmly asking what was going on or allowing the officer to explain why she was there, the man immediately became aggressive.
If you want to approach me,
What?
you want to approach me?
And what? And what are you gonna do?
You had a rumor with us.
Shut the f*** up.
Approach me argumentative.
You
gonna walk away?
Shut the f***
Okay, spit on the ground. What's that supposed to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna fucking do?
I'm not doing anything. I'm standing here. What's your problem, bro? Okay, go inside.
You're dismissed. Get your ass back in the
I'm not dismissed. I could actually cite you for walking across the street not on a crosswalk if you want to have an issue.
Easement. You need an easement for that. That's an easement over there. This is
Okay.
a setting
You're
here.
done. Hey, no, you're now detained.
Okay,
Stop.
what's your reasonable
You
articulable
just
suspicion?
walked across the street.
Then
not
ticket
in
me.
a crosswalk
It's a ticket.
area.
Hey, whoa. Record
I
this.
need
Record
your
this.
ID.
Record this. I'm gonna,
I need your ID.
Bullshit. Shock it. Arrest me.
I do.
Arrest me. Come on. Let's do it.
I do.
Here,
I
come here.
need your ID. You're not
Come
going
get this
anywhere.
camera. Get this camera.
Stop. Stop.
Hey, excuse me. I'm giving
Stop.
her. Look at her
Give it
fucking
to
touching
her.
me.
I don't care.
Kiss my ass.
You're not going anywhere.
Body camera
till I
on.
get-
Carrying a camera is not illegal, but using it in a confrontational way to provoke an officer is where problems often begin. To make matters worse, he decided to spit on the ground right in front of the officer, acting as if he was untouchable and above any rules. In many parts of the United States, spitting on public walkways is actually illegal. Doing it directly in front of an officer was not just disrespectful, it was another way of testing limits.
What you need to do is provide your ID.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. You need a reasonable article of suspicion.
You can't just
I
walk
want
in the
that.
middle of
Yes,
the
I do.
street.
Yes, I can. A public easement, you dumb. Those two white lines. You need to have those two white lines to fucking cross.
You
dumb.
can't just walk in the middle of the
You
street.
can walk here. There's no obstruction. Hey, can you get and make sure that like you see the cars, that there's no cars coming or anything like that? Because I want to take your ass to fucking court.
Take me to court.
Then come, then do
Call me
something. Then.
but I don't
All right,
see
you
her around
got
here.
15 minutes. Start recording the.
Asking to be arrested just so you can later claim wrongdoing does not make sense, but it happens more often than people think. Rather than providing identification when asked, he chose to create a scene that was completely unnecessary. All we could see was a man trying to act like a law expert, correcting and challenging every move the officer made. In most cases, that approach never ends well. Soon a backup officer arrived, and that was when the situation really changed.
Tell this this is either gonna let me go or you guys gonna arrest me right now. Come on. She says we're walking in the street. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Get over here.
Man, I'm not gonna stand. I'm not gonna stand. No, you can arrest me. You can arrest me. Arrest me. Okay, there it goes, you guys. Arrest me.
You're being detained.
No. It's arrestable. You're arresting me.
You're being
It's arrest.
detained.
No,
Trying
it's
to figure out
arresting.
who you are.
It's arrest. You're not gonna get who I am. They said because of crossing the street. There's no public easement. There's no public easement. No, there's no public easement. It's a reasonable article of suspicion. I can talk whoever the I want. Let's get the lawsuit going. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going in the car. I'm going in the car. You're gonna arrest me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to jail. We're going to jail. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we are.
All of a sudden, his actions were framed as if he was being targeted unfairly, even though everything that led up to that moment was initiated by him. During the struggle with officers, he ended up kicking the female officer. That single action finalized his trip to jail. At that point, there was no longer any debate about whether an arrest was justified. What happened next was also telling.
I don't even really know what she stopped him for, but then he kicked her like right in the leg. So it's like, all right, now you're under arrest, dude. You brought this upon yourself. There was a report of somebody with a gun and they ran back to this house. So we pulled up to this house and it was the same shit, dude.
What is it you need? Let's relocate.
Hey, she's gonna cross the street! And I'm right here, I'm crossing the street!
Ma'am, cut it out. Cut it out. Let's relocate it.
Yeah, relocate, cause watch, what? She's the first one to take off! Why
What's
you the
up?
first one to take off, bitch?
Let's fucking get going.
First one to take off.
Hey, let's just relocate so they can go in their house and calm down.
Yeah, let's get out of here, yeah.
It appeared that members of his family supported his actions, or at least did not challenge him on them. No one stepped in to point out that he was the one who initiated the confrontation. Instead, the narrative shifted toward blaming the officers, even though there was no clear wrongdoing on their part. From the footage and the sequence of events, we never saw anything the officer did that warranted that level of aggression. The officer was there due to a reported incident, and the man chose to come out of his house and confront her. That decision alone set everything in motion. When a person truly believes they are above the law, this is usually how it ends. He was arrested and charged with resisting and interfering, walking on the roadway, and operating a vehicle with expired registration. All of these charges stemmed from choices he made that day.